Oh man, I really feel like I hit that tripod right before I sat down. Do I want to get up and check it, or do I want to risk it all? Roll the intro. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the J.Meaney review. I'm J.Meaney, and today I'm giving my spoiler. I'm spoiling shit. I'm doing it. Review to the new episode of Loki, episode 2. I believe it's called The Variant. I should have looked that up before I sat down and started recording. So the episode starts off and it really just shows us like how badass Lady Loki is, which we do not know she's a lady quite yet, but like she can take people over by touching them with one finger. That's crazy. Like imagine this Loki was in the first Avengers movie. I mean, they would still win, but could you imagine? I'm really not shocked at all that Loki kind of has this own motive going on. I mean, I'd be disappointed if he didn't. But you can also really tell that he's enjoying this feeling of being needed. Also, side note, Loki in like a shirt and a tie, there's something about it that's, I don't know, fascinating. Like this god. Sounds like I think he's wicked attractive. He's a god. Anyway, kind of brought down to this level where he's just wearing like a shirt and a tie like he works at Market Basket like a normal person. Did he tie his own tie? Like, I don't know. He's even given like duties, like he has to go through paperwork. But I really like how in the beginning of the show, I want to call him Morbius every time. Mobius kind of calls him on his bullshit during that tent scene in the beginning when they're all in the tent. And I feel like Loki isn't used to people calling him out on his shit like that quick. It's like Mobius knows this version of Loki inside and out. And that's like a really cool aspect to the show. And not only does he know him inside and out, he believes in him so strongly that he's willing to put everything on the line. And that speaks volumes to Loki as a character in the MCU. It's not telling us anything that we didn't already know, but kind of solidifying who he is as a character. But what is Loki's plan? What is it? What is he planning to do? I don't understand what he's trying to do, what he thinks he's going to accomplish by meeting the Timekeepers. The all-powerful Timekeepers. Manipulation? Defeat them? No. That moment in the episode when he's reading about Ragnarok, I feel like was a really deep moment. We had a lot of those deep moments in episode 1. This is really the only one that really hit like that in episode 2. Like he's finding out all these things about himself that we learned about him throughout the, 10 years progressively, but he's finding them out at this early stage of being Loki and so quick within like 2 days, you know? His whole life is being shown to him in front of his eyes and he's really figuring out who he is at a rapid rate. I really like Loki's realization that the other Loki, Lady Loki, is going to apocalyptic moments in history, and that's how she's getting away with not being caught. No matter what, in these apocalyptic situations, everything's gonna end, everyone's gonna die, so nothing she's gonna do can cause that spike in the timeline because everyone's gonna die anyway. And I think that's genius. And then Loki and Mobius, I either call him Morbius or I call him Owen Wilson. Like, what? They work together to figure out exactly where she's going next. And I love the chemistry between Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson. I was so scared I was going to say Morbius. They work off each other so brilliantly. But yeah, one thing leads to another and boom. We find out that the other Loki is a woman, a lady, Lady Loki, whom I'm not really familiar with at all. I see a lot of people who are really excited about this. Some people were speculating that it would be Lady Loki. That's awesome. I'm going into this like a Lady Loki version. I should cut that out. Nah, I'm keeping it. And I don't really know what her plan is yet either. I believe she's heading to the TVA at the end of the episode. Pretty sure that's where she's heading, and I think Loki might try to work with her. Loki isn't 100% villain. Even if he starts to work with her now, like, he's gonna end up figuring out that what he's doing is wrong, or what she's doing is so crazy, you know. But I really can't wait to watch this unfold. I like this episode a lot. I did not like it as much as the first episode, but that's okay. I still think it was a really solid episode. I just think the first episode had so many big, deep moments that really impacted me as the audience. But this was still a really solid, fun episode, and I can't wait until next week. I hate having to wait week to week. I can't stand it. I really can't. I hate it. But yeah, guys, that's what I think about episode 2 of Loki. Drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, and until next week,